Another huge trend we're seeing in 2026 is the tax misinformation on TikTok and Instagram. Self-proclaimed tax gurus are going viral by promising secret credits that the IRS supposedly do not want you to know about. A common one right now involves the misuse of the Form 7202. These influencers claim gig workers can get a self-employment tax credit of up to $32,000 for the pandemic period. The reality is, this pandemic-era credit has long since expired. These influencers are instructing victims to falsify their tax return by claiming tax credit based on an income earned as a regular employee rather than a self-employed individual just to inflate their refund. If you follow this bad advice and file a fraudulent claim, the IRS will hold you legally responsible for the taxes owed, plus severe frivolous return penalties. We also need to talk about ghost preparers. The IRS defines a ghost preparer as someone who prepares a tax return for a fee, but refuses to sign the return or provide an IRS preparer tax identification number, also known as PTIN. They're called ghosts because they remain invisible on your official documents. They might print the return and ask you to sign it and mail it in yourself, or they might even use their own software but refuse to include their digital signature. These scammers profit by charging fees based on a percentage of your total refund. This gives them a massive incentive to invent fake deductions or credits to boost the number as high as possible. We saw a perfect example of this recently in Alabama. A woman named Tanisha Spencer was sentenced to prison after admitting to filing false tax returns. She was operating as a ghost preparer, meaning she didn't sign the returns she was being paid to file. Spencer used fake sick and family leave credits to drastically inflate the refunds of her clients. While she walked away with the fees, the IRS eventually caught on. Now Spencer is facing prison time and is ordered to pay over $230,000 in restitution. This time the scammer was caught. Typically, by the time the IRS audits these returns, the ghost preparer is long gone, and you are the one left on the hook for the full amount plus interest and penalties.